On the back page of The Sun this morning, you'll see the axe factor. Ronaldo was brutally axed in front of the whole Manchester United squad during a 2-hour summit meeting. It's been reported that Ten Hag is sick of the Ronaldo circus that threatens to undermine his rebuilding plans at Old Trafford. The Dutchman wants him out, and a number of United players feel that Ronaldo's attitude has impacted the camp. Trev, how badly do United need to get rid of Ronaldo now?
I always say this when we're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. You almost feel not qualified enough to speak about him because of what he's achieved in the game. So I think, taking that aside, I just think he's a sideshow that Erik Ten Hag doesn't need at the football club. He's trying to build something. He's trying to bring in his own players. He's trying to bring in his own style. And I think just the size of Cristiano Ronaldo, his name, what he's achieved in the game, it brings problems to the football club.
As I said to Stuart earlier, where does he go from here? Look, he claims he wants Champions League football. There's nothing wrong with that. But who in the Champions League is going to take him?
Yeah, I find it difficult to feel there's going to be a club with the way that the game's evolved. I mean, listen, he scored 18 Premier League goals last season, so he scores goals. But is he beneficial to the whole team? Is he beneficial to the squad? We've seen his actions over the summer and coming back into pre-season. He's been quite disruptive. I don't think that's helped Erik Ten Hag at all. He didn't go on the pre-season tour. I think there was family reasons, but then on from there, he's leaving at half. So he's just setting a bad example. And for any experienced pro who's respected in the game, to carry on like that, it's going to bring problems to the manager, because he's trying to set his stall out and bring in rules and how he wants people to act. So I thought he could go to Sporting Lisbon, because I think they're in the Champions League. But if it wasn't Champions League, which he was insisting on, I thought America was right up his street. I thought he's a huge star, good looking boy. He'd be great with the media out there. I think it'd be a massive coup for the MLS. But like I heard Stuart saying earlier, he wants to play every game, and I just don't think that's realistic at 37. Even though he is an absolutely phenomenal athlete.
So, Stu, look, Arsenal got rid of Aubameyang. Rangers dropped Morelos. No, that's it. I'm not having it. Is Ten Hag got to be that ruthless as well? Look, it's difficult because he's such a legend. Ronaldo, how would you deal with it?
I don't think the issue is a problem between the two of them. I don't think there's any angst there. You've just got a really senior pro that's a world-class star that probably at this stage of his career just needs to move on, Bear in mind, when he first came into Manchester United, that first period of time, everyone was saying what a great role model he is, and everyone looks at him and how he conducts himself. So I'm not sure that's changed that much. What he needs to do is a new manager's come into the football club, and a sensible decision between the two will see him leave the club.
He's only got a few days left, though.
Yeah, 3 days.
But I'm not seeing him stay beyond this window shutting. I don't think it's helpful for either.
By all accounts, the owners and the manager had a difference in opinion on this. I think the manager wanted to get rid and let Cristiano move on. The owners, because of the commercial rights and everything else that Cristiano Ronaldo brings to the football club, they wanted to keep him. So I think with Cristiano being kind of the third man in this little discussion, how must he have felt? The manager's quite happy to see him go, but the owners want to see him stay. I think it's just been very complicated, and like you say, Stu, the sooner he's allowed to leave the football club and move on with his career, I think the sooner Erik Ten Hag can get on with his.
Yeah, I mean, he's 37 now, the clock's ticking, so he wants to play. Looking at the kid from afar, you think that he wants to play as long as he possibly can. I get the impression he is that type. So he'll want to play football, and if he sit on the bench and not playing, I don't think that suits him at all. And
Stu, that's not a bad thing, is it? An experienced player. I mean, especially when you get towards 30, you think you want to play every game you can, because that that end is in sight, and Cristiano's no different.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.